Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Clarissa, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a soft buttery tortilla. So let's cook. Okay, so here I have 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of hot water, about 6 tablespoons of soft butter, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So first you want to start out by pouring your salt and your baking soda inside of your flour. And you want to mix that up. Next, you want to add in your 6 tablespoons of butter. And you just want to mix that up throughout your flour. Next, you want to mix in 8 ounces or 1 cup of hot water. Okay, now I'm just going to turn this out on my table. Now you want to begin to knead your dough. Don't worry if your dough seems to be sticky. The more you knead it, the more it's going to come together. And you want to knead this dough for about 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay guys, so my alarm is going off, so it's been 10 minutes. Alexa, turn off alarm. And this is the dough you should be left with. This dough is still super soft and tender. And that's how you know that's the same way your tortilla is going to be. Now, I've made a lot of tortillas in the past, and by far tortillas that's made with butter do come out softer. But you can use lard, you can use shortening, and also butter. You can just use oil if you want to, but by using butter, your tortilla is actually going to come out a lot more softer. So now what you want to do is make your balls. And if you want, you can use a scooper like this to make your balls, just to make sure that they're going to be the same size. And you can just tuck it under like this and make your balls like this. And you're going to just take your bowl and just put your balls inside of your bowl like that. If you don't have that, you can just tear your dough like that and just make a ball like this with your hand. We're going to stick that in a bowl. So I'm going to continue to make my balls, and I'll check back in with you guys when I'm all finished. Okay guys, so I was able to get 14 balls out of my dough. You might end up with 12, you might end up with 10. It all depends on how big you make your bowls. So now you just want to cover this with a wet towel. And I got these towels from the dollar store because they're almost like paper towels, but it's something that you can use over and over, and it's not too heavy. They're still pretty light. So I just wet this, and you want to place this over your dough to let your dough rest for about 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove my towel. And here's our dough. You can still see it's nice and soft, and when you pull it out, it pulls back towards you just a little bit. Now there are two ways you can roll your dough out. One, if you have a tortilla press like this, you can just take one of your balls and put it inside and press it out. Here I have 2 pieces of plastic. And what you do is take one of your balls and put it in the center like that. Cover it with the plastic. And press down on your tortilla press. And when you open it up, you have a nice round tortilla just like this. Now, if you don't have a tortilla press, what you want to do is take one of your balls and you just want to press it out until it's a circle, a flat circle like this. And you just want to put a tiny bit of flour, because the more flour you add to your tortilla, the tougher it's going to get. It's going to start to get hard, and you want to keep your tortilla soft. And you just want to put a little bit of flour on your roller like this, and you just want to roll it out like this. And every time you roll it, you want to pick it up so it doesn't stick to your surface like this. And sometimes you may not always get them in a perfect circle, but that's okay. That's the beauty of making something handmade. It's not perfect all the time, but it tastes delicious. So you just want to roll your dough out until you can see your hand through it. Once you can see the color of your hands through it, your tortilla is done. So I'm going to get a head start on my tortillas before I go over to the pan to start frying them up. Before you start cooking up your tortillas, you want to make sure you have something to put them in to keep them warm. Now I have a tortilla basket here, and what I normally do is just fold up a towel and stick a towel inside, and when I put my tortillas in, I'll close it up in the towel and then shut my top like this. But if you don't have this type of basket, just taking your tortillas and wrapping them up in a towel like this and folding it and just keeping it warm like this will also work. Now that I got about 4 of my tortillas done, I'm going to take you guys over to the stove so we can cook these up. Okay guys, so I have my pan heating up on about a 4 on my stove, and I'm going to go ahead and add my tortilla in. And you can see the bubbles are developing immediately. That's how you know that your pan is at the perfect temperature. And just for those who want to know, I went ahead and rolled my tortillas out. I didn't use the tortilla press because not everyone has that. So I just wanted to let you guys see that you can make this just by rolling your dough out. Alright, so this is our first tortilla down. So I'm just going to continue to cook up the rest of my tortillas, and I'll check back in with you guys when I'm all done. Okay guys, so here are all our tortillas, And as you can see, they're so soft, and just look how soft they are, guys. And they're so tender. Just look at that pull. I'm just gonna taste the piece. And they have that nice chew to them. They're just so delicious. And that's how I make homemade tortillas, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe, and put on your post notifications so you know when I upload new videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.